What I think about Jamie Foxx saying that being famous is not fun anymore. There's a lot of ways to look at that. Well, if you looked at his life and how he almost got bumped off a year ago with everything that happened, somebody was trying to get in his ear and trying to maybe derail him. When you had humble beginnings and when you think about it as a comedian, as a actor, as a musician, the different roles he's played, but it's a different stage now because I tell this all the time. The 90s was the last year of the so called of world life we knew it. When artists were still allowed to be artists, you had real record stores, movie theaters, you had video stores, you had all that. And most of that doesn't exist anymore. Not in the same realm. And the problem is that social media changed how you look at it. You used to have PR people that could clean up your act, and they still do. That hasn't changed. Don't be twisted to think that everything on social media that everybody isn't still getting, things aren't still happening. There are still secrets and things going on. It's just that people talk more and there's more business out there. But the aura and mystery of back in the day are now two strippers that are at your local gentleman's club. Aura and mystery on somebody's pole right now, dancing and prancing. They're no longer the smoke and mirrors of artists and people that you used to know, the old romanticized of Hollywood, which was romanticized when people were subjectively pushed into relationships for PR moves, and beards and skirts were used to throw off the scent, throw off the dog scent of what was going on. Now, he's right because people nowadays don't have no aura about them. I hate to say it, most of the people that had that aura are no longer here. You had a culture of people that really understood what it was like to be a star, a superstar, had an aura and a vibe about them. You don't get that now, and it was romanticized. That's what it used to make it feel a certain way. But now you have reality people who become part of people's lives every day, and people don't want that. But there's still that aura. It's still that aura. It's still it's a evil demonic thing. I mean, you take someone like Donald Trump. He has that kind of aura over a certain sect of people. So it's still there. Now, it's not necessarily healthy and good, but it's still there. There is still that rock star phenom type of thing of personality, good or bad, that people still gravitate towards. There was a thing that Beyonce had, Taylor Swift to an extent had. You know, I think somebody like Bruno Mars had potential to have it. I just don't think he put a lot of work into it to create it because I think there's an aura with how he can create musically and be versatile. But the point is that kind of aura where people are just in awe. And nowadays, people on social media, people, the problem is it entertains the people. People tell everything they do. So you can't, it's just too ordinary. Your entertainers used to go away. Nowadays, they be on different platforms talking about I cut my grass 5 minutes ago. I took a shower 20 minutes ago. I mopped the floor five. And that's what has become hashtag everything where everybody know your business. So it's lost that luster. It has lost that kind of chicness, that kind of feel, that kind of, where you could separate the two because it's just open season now. And it's missed, but then it's no getting back to it because when MTV started The Real World and they started, Hollywood now doesn't, Anthony Mackie was talking about it. They don't promote real acting anymore where that's why Tom Cruise and Will Smith and Denzel are going to be, they're going to be doing it in old folks home, still putting out movies because there really aren't a lot of what you call new superstars. You might have a Michael B. Jordan. We'll see how things turn out, but they're not really pushing a lot of the new. And now that they can AI stuff, they can digitalize and basically they setting up stuff from what you knew for what's going on. It just doesn't hit anymore. We used to look at entertainers and athletes and people and think that they were untouchable, unapproachable because they had a larger than life persona. Money seemed to be the cause of covering everything, and we didn't have to be inundated with everything and every little thing. But now things changed, and all the flaws can come out, and it's open season. So I get where he's coming from because he can't just be doing Jamie Foxx things without someone saying, "Hey, I got you," and in the bushes with TMZ and all the media. It's just a different era now, and that's just the reality we're in. So that's how it goes. But anyway, let me know what you think about Jamie Foxx saying that it's not fun being famous anymore. It's how it's changed. Do you agree, disagree, or do you glad it's the way it is? Let me know. Or you missed the old ways. Please hit like, subscribe, welcome thoughts and comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another. Share it if you like. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. I'm out one time. Peace.